You're not here by coincidence, warrior. You've come searching for something profound, something authentic. But here's the blunt truth. Most men are trapped in a loop of mediocrity, chasing temporary pleasures without ever grasping what truly makes a man irresistible. They assume it's about looks, money, or charisma. But trust me, those are mere distractions. The traits that make women genuinely unable to resist a man are rarely discussed. These are the qualities that define character, that set a man apart in a chaotic world. If you're serious about achieving the highest level of attraction, you must become more than a copy of others. You must embody traits that are rare, traits that demand respect. This isn't for the weak. If you truly want to be the man women are magnetically drawn to, listen carefully until the end. We're about to unveil the high-value traits no woman can resist. Number 1. Confident demeanor. Here's the reality. Without confidence, you're invisible. You might have looks, wealth, or intelligence, but without a commanding presence, you'll never hold anyone's attention. Confidence isn't optional, it's a must. It's the unwavering belief that you're enough, requiring no one's approval to stand tall. Marcus Aurelius ruled an empire with this mindset, writing, "Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be one." So are you wasting time or evolving? Confidence isn't just noticed by women, it's felt. It's in how you enter a room, the steadiness of your gaze, and the assurance in your voice when you speak your truth. Confidence signals leadership, dominance, and stability, qualities women are biologically wired to seek. If you lack it, they'll move on, and they always do. But here's the hard truth. Many men fake confidence. They puff their chests, exude bravado, and pray their fragile core isn't exposed. Genuine confidence, though, can't be faked. It's forged through discipline, discomfort, and consistent action. It's built every time you refuse to quit, overcome failure, and show up for yourself. Warrior, ask yourself, are you moving through life as if you own your destiny, or are you tiptoeing, fearing judgment? The difference isn't talent or luck, it's mindset. True confidence is internal, rooted in your core. It's quiet, steady, and impossible to extinguish. If you're waiting for permission, here it is. Stop waiting. You don't need validation, not from her, society, or your past. A high-value man moves boldly, seeking only his own approval. Are you that man? If not, what's holding you back? Number 2. Empathetic listening. Let's clear one thing up. Most men don't listen. They tolerate noise, nod absently, and wait for their turn to speak. Then they wonder why women pull away or label them emotionally unavailable. Here's the brutal truth. If you can't truly listen, you're just another forgettable man in a sea of mediocrity. Empathetic listening isn't passive, it's a strength. It means not just hearing her words, but understanding her emotions, her unspoken fears, and hidden desires. Women crave this deeper connection. Believe me, she'll always choose the man who listens over the one who only talks about himself. It's biological. Women are wired to seek emotional safety, and if you can't provide it, she'll find someone who can. Epictetus said, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so we can listen twice as much as we speak." Yet most men act as if they have 2 mouths and no ears. Don't be that man. When you genuinely listen, you elevate yourself above 99% of men too self-absorbed to care. You show her you're not just present physically, but emotionally. And that's rare. That's magnetic. But let me be harsh for a moment. If you can't master this skill, you'll always lose her to someone who can. Listening isn't optional, it's survival in relationships. Ask yourself, warrior, when she speaks, are you truly present or just pretending? Because she knows the difference. And if you're not really listening, you've already lost her. Number 3. Chivalrous manners. Let's not sugarcoat it. Most men today have forgotten what it means to be a man. They've abandoned the strength and grace that defined true masculinity for centuries. Chivalry isn't outdated, it's rare. And rarity is power. Holding the door, walking on the side closest to traffic, standing when she enters the room. These small actions send a loud message. I'm not like the rest. Women notice. But chivalry isn't about impressing her. It's about respect, for her and yourself. Alexander the Great once said, "I am indebted to my father for living, but to my teacher for living well." Chivalry isn't weakness. It's strength so unshakable you can afford kindness without losing your edge. But here's the truth. If you think opening a door entitles you to her affection, you're not chivalrous. You're manipulative. Real chivalry is selfless. It's doing the right thing because it aligns with your values, not because you expect something in return. Warrior, when was the last time you acted with honor simply because it was right? Chivalry is dying because most men are too weak to embody it. But kindness without weakness? That's lethal. Number 4. Sense of humor. Let's be real. If you can't make her laugh, you'll never make her stay. Humor is powerful. It disarms, intrigues, and captivates. It shows you're not rattled by life's chaos, that you can face the storm and smile. But most men confuse humor with clownery. Real humor isn't forced. It's effortless. It's the wit that comes from confidence, the charm that stems from intelligence. Marcus Aurelius acknowledged life's absurdities with calm amusement. Humor at its core is stoic. It's the ability to laugh at life, proving no failure can shake your resolve. Humor creates emotional bonds. It triggers dopamine, the feel-good chemical, and she'll associate that joy with you. But crude, overbearing humor? That repels. Gormavai. Number 5. Physical fitness. Let's stop pretending this doesn't matter. Your body is your first statement. A strong physique isn't just attractive, it's a signal of discipline and self-respect. It shows you take charge of your life. Fitness isn't about aesthetics, it's about dedication. The gym is a crucible where weakness is burned away. Women admire what it represents: resilience, consistency, and strength. Number 6. Grooming and style. Your appearance is your armor. Grooming isn't vanity, it's mastery of detail. A sharp beard, clean skin, and unforgettable scent make lasting impressions. Style, too, is communication. It shows you value yourself. Women notice everything. Don't think otherwise. Number 7. Emotional maturity. This is the foundation. Emotional maturity isn't controlling your emotions. It's understanding and mastering them. Women are wired to seek emotional stability. Be the calm in chaos, the leader who acts with wisdom. Master this, and you'll be unforgettable. The traits we've shared today aren't just for attracting women. They're for building the life you're destined for. A high-value man doesn't beg for attention. He earns it. Stop being like the rest. It's time to rise above. Warrior, are you ready? Leave a comment. Challenge accepted. I will personally read all of your comments. And if you seriously want to level up in life, don't forget to show some love by hitting the like and subscribe button. Stay strong. Until next time.